welcome to season 6 of the Heart of Bastrop Talk Show. Can't believe we're already at season 6. I'm TJ Finn. I'm the chairman of the board for the Heart of Texas Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Connie Schrader. I'm mayor of the city of Bastrop.
We had some incredible guests, Connie, on this episode.
I'm very excited.
Yes.
We have Pam Gerritsen. If you own a pet in Bastrop County, you are going to want to meet Pam Gerritsen.
Absolutely. And we also have Randy Carson here, who just got a duet with WIllie Nelson, and we're hoping to get him to Bastrop County.
Absolutely. And let's go see what they have in store for us.
Let's take a look.
We're here today with Pam Gerritsen with the Shelter Pet Safety Net here in Bastrop County, and I've got some great news for pet owners in Bastrop County. Pam, tell us about your organization.
Thank you, Connie. Our organization, Shelter Pet Safety Net, is an all-volunteer organization. We're focused on supporting the Bastrop County Animal Shelter, and our mission is to improve the lives of homeless dogs and cats in Bastrop County. And we do that through a three-pronged approach. And the three-pronged approach really starts out with keeping animals out of the shelter. And that's where you talked about, the great news.
I can't wait to tell you guys because, TJ, we know a lot of issues when pets are not spayed and neutered.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love that you're all volunteer because I tell you, there are a lot of people in Bastrop County who will step up when the need is there.
That's right. And we always need more volunteers.
Wonderful.
And we really want to get the word out about the spay-neuter program because the state of Texas is in the top 2, or I should say bottom 2 states in the nation when it comes to not having pets spayed and neutered. And Bastrop County is right up there when it comes to not having animals spayed and neutered. So we want to address the pet overpopulation issue. So Shelter Pet Safety Net, what we do is we have a financial assistance package that allows individuals that live in Bastrop County to get their pets spayed and neutered, and we pay the cost of that.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to volunteer with your organization, what would that look like? How would they contact you? And then what type of volunteer opportunities do you have?
Well, there are a couple different things here, and really they can all be done straight off of our website.
Perfect.
ShelterPetSafetyNet.org is where we have everything. You can volunteer by filling out a very, very simple volunteer form on our website. I mean, basically it's your name and phone number and email address. And the spay-neuter information is also captured there through another link on our website. And we would love it if we could spend more money on spay-neuter opportunities and have more volunteers help us with those spay-neuter opportunities. In fact, we're looking forward to having an event soon at the Bob Bryant Park.
Movies in the Park. So many of you know that the city sponsors Movies in the Park, and the Easter program is going to be on April 1st, and I'm trying to get Pam hooked up with my friend Kathy Danielson, and I bet you'll see him out at the event.
Wonderful. That's great.
Yes, absolutely. But spay-neuter, while it's really important because, of course, it keeps pets in homes because they're spayed and neutered and it allows individuals to be able to afford the pets they have.
Correct.
Instead of having unwanted litters that end up in the shelter, where we can then provide some comfort and care through medical funds for emergencies. A lot of pets come into the shelter with broken legs or medical emergencies, which we can support. The other thing that we do when shelter animals are there is we support fosters with foster packages.
Nice.
Those foster packages include food, litter, other items that the shelter has, whether it be pet warmers for bottle babies to cages for dogs that are in foster homes. We look for a number of different ways to be able to support the shelter, whether it be autoclaves, laundry supplies, any way
There's
that
a
we
lot of things that people can do in the community.
Sounds
Exactly.
to me, TJ, if you volunteer for this organization, the first thing you're going to do is find a bunch of other people who love pets.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And you don't necessarily have to be in contact with pets. This is something you can do out of your home. So there are a number of different ways that you can support them.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And you know what? When you think of there being a lot of stray pets in the community, they're a risk not only to those pets, but to the public, right?
Absolutely.
Because if there's animals running loose, you could have a car accident, someone could get bit. I mean, there's a lot of that overflows into areas that you probably haven't already thought
Well,
of.
and we're well aware of the fact that Bastrop is a growing county, Bastrop is a growing city, and so the fact that the animal shelter ends up with too many animals in the shelter, that's just another one of those things that happens that's a result of growth. And that's why it's important to get them all spayed and neutered now.
That's right. And there's always a gap in the budget between the county and what the county shelter needs. And
Absolutely.
so we try to help fill that gap. It's not possible for us to do everything. So, of course, we always need donors in addition to the volunteers. So we hope people will go to our website to do that.
So individuals can donate, businesses can donate.
Yes, and we have some great businesses that have donated to us. I can't name all of them, but we had a wonderful fundraiser with Birdall Pecan Farms. We have a very strong relationship with Las Casinas. They've been a terrific supporter.
Wonderful.
Neighbors Kitchen has been a terrific supporter. Like I said, I can't name all of them, but we really appreciate our donors and, look forward to having a relationship with many, many more.
Okay, Bastrop residents, if you want to help out, you know how to contact Pam, and make sure you check out their website. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
At Genesis Laser Aesthetics here in Bastrop, Texas, we offer the most advanced technology in facial rejuvenation and body contouring. With pelvic floor strengthening, M-Cella is an FDA-approved treatment for urinary incontinence. M-Sculpt Neo can reduce fat by 30% and increase muscle mass by 25%. How about a facelift without needles, surgery, or downtime? Don't drive to Austin. Our friendly staff will be glad to set up a free consultation. 512-581-5016.
So we're here with Randy Carson, and Randy Carson's with the Randy Carson Band.
Go figure.
And go figure. So it's okay. We love that. So you just put out, first of all, I met you through Barry Rogers, best publicist on the planet, right?
Great guy.
He's a good guy. But you just did a duet with Willie.
Did, yep.
WIllie Nelson, in case y'all were wondering. And it's incredible. And you got a heck of a story. And I love to hear people's story. So tell us, Randy, how you came about to be in the music business, because I think it's kind of a family affair. Correct?
Yeah. We can be here all day, so I'm going to try to speed it up. So my dad was, he actually was on a major record label from the time he was 16 till he died at the age of 27. So I didn't know him. I was a baby, but he left me, and he was a friend of Willie. He worked with Elvis, Willie, Glenn Campbell, Buck Owens, all those guys, But anyway, he left me his guitar and fiddle. He was a fiddle player, guitar, but he was a great singer.
Wow.
And so when I was 6 years old, I guess it's my earliest memories. My sister, I couldn't read yet. I know that. And my sister helped me read the chord book. She would say, because she was older than me, she was 2 years older, and we sit down and she said, "This is what you do." And so that's how I started playing guitar. And then, my dad's fiddle was around, so I would just pick it up and saw that. But fiddle, another word for fiddle is violin. which means lessons, which I didn't have. But there is so much technical stuff with the fiddle, so I didn't play it right for a long time, and I didn't really play it a bunch. And then a guy said, "Hey, Randy, you're holding the bow wrong," and all that stuff. So he got me on the right road to playing fiddle. So I've just been playing guitar and fiddle since I was a kid.
And tell us who your dad is.
My dad was Little Joe Carson. He had the first hit on "I Gotta Get Drunk and I Sure Do Dread It," if anyone remembers that song.
I do remember that song.
Yeah, that's kind of the Willie connection. Willie, there's another song that the Willie duet. We've got one in the can. We've got "I Gotta Get Drunk" in the can. Willie and I did that one too. But "Who'll Buy My Memories" was the flip side to "I Gotta Get Drunk" that Willie wrote for my dad. They were on the same record label. And they traveled together, and you know all the stuff you do when you're doing that, and got to know each other pretty good. So, anyway,
so it's a very special moment to fast forward to "Life Is Good," and you've got your recording with your duet with WIllie Nelson.
Yeah,
Love it.
I love it, and I was teasing TJ. I was teasing Randy. He's wearing the same hat, so we know it's a special effort.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I've got lots of hats. I just happened to grab this one. She said, "Well, you're wearing the same hat."
Wearing the same hat.
All right.
I love it. And I tell you, being part of the music industry, I grew up in an area that was very heavy. My sister was best friends with Janis Joplin.
Oh my goodness. That was a trip.
My
I love
mother
Janis.
sang on the radio show with George Jones.
Oh my gosh.
And we were always around a lot of musical talent, and I had a special love. So when I was 14 years old, I was singing in the honky tonks, and I was going to be a country music star, and then I had kids, and that was over with.
Randy and I were talking earlier that certainly talent's involved, but at the end of the day, it's a business. It's hard work. And
it's hard work.
We were talking about the fact that you need your fans. You need people buying your music.
They're
and that's
important.
How
they are the single most
works.
important thing, Connie. The fans, the people.
And it's all about how you treat your fans.
That's right. Absolutely. I believe that. It's how you treat people in general, though, in life, right?
That's how you get by.
You can't put on a different face for your fans than you do for your family. You got to treat everybody the same.
Absolutely. And you live in San Antonio, correct?
Kind of. Bernie.
Almost
Almost to Bernie. I have a Bernie address.
Perfect.
But
And so you play some local places, but your next gig, I think, is in Bandera?
March 31st.
So we have all those B's. We have Bernie, Bandera. We need to add Bastrop.
That's right.
So TJ, don't worry about a thing. I'm already working on trying to get him hooked up with some locations, and we need to have Randy singing here in Bastrop.
I love Bastrop. I love this area. I love the little 290 and the little roads to Houston and all that stuff you get on. I love this area.
It's beautiful. It's
beautiful.
Drive through
Trees.
here, but I tell you, that Colorado River, it's absolutely gorgeous. We've got the park and Fisherman's Park. A lot of people will come. I'll meet people in Fisherman's Park that are like, "Well, I'm not from here. I just came because I love the park and the walk down the park." And especially during the holidays when everything's lit up, there's something magical about.
You'll have to come back and visit us. You might get some inspiration for some songs.
I think I would. I love this area. I really do.
Speaking of songs, I happen to be sitting by your guitar. Any chance you can play for us today?
Absolutely. Yeah. Hand that sucker here to me. I was thinking, what should I do? Should I do a new one I just wrote, or should I do "Life Is Good," or what do you want to hear?
I don't
Does it
want to
matter?
get in your way here.
Artist choice.
Artist choice.
Love it.
Okay. So, just so I don't forget it, just this new song I'm writing. I'm going to do the new song. It's not on the album, though. Maybe
So
we should do the one
special
on the album.
showing.
I love it.
A new song? So, new song or song on the album? So, let's see. When you're feeling lonely and down. When we go. When you're feeling, when the night's so, maybe I better do one I know, right? When the night's so long you can't sleep. When your thoughts are lonely and deep. When you need someone to understand all of your thoughts, worries and feelings. Take my hand. We'll be lonely together. So I was worried about remembering the words. I'm in a crowd but feeling so small. I can feel my back on that wall. Send me a heart and I'm on my way. In my car and soon be at our place. It won't be long. We'll be lonely together. It's not a crime to feel this way. We all get down and just need a place to fall. Here in my arms, we'll be lonely together. So then there's a solo, and then you go. So when you're feeling lonely and down, when a friend can't be found, call my name and I'll be there, side by side, rocking them chairs together, forever and ever. We'll be lonely together. It's not a crime to be lonely together.
Wow.
Excellent.
Yes.
I started off with the last verse, see, because that's the last one in my mind from writing.
It was
Thank
beautiful.
you.
So who signed your guitar here?
You're going to, and Connie's going.
Yay.
Just people I start taking the guitar on the little journey with me. So
Oh,
this
I
is
love
radio
it.
people.
Well, you know, Allie Colleen, Garth Brooks' daughter, I had her come in this past summer and did a concert series with me. And she told me that you always have to name your guitar. And she named her guitar, and it's pretty banged up, but she loves it. Her name is Betsy. And I think it's after her aunt, because I know she dearly loves her Aunt Betsy. But, so do you have a name for
I don't. You just.
Allie, you hear that? You got to call him. He does not have a name for his
No,
guitar.
I need a name.
You need to
It's
think
a
about
fairly
it.
new guitar, so I don't have a name for her.
I had all of everybody that did that whole concert series sign my guitar, and it was pretty cool. I bought the guitar just so I could get everybody to sign it, and I was like, guess I got to take guitar lessons now, and I have, and I love it. But wow, it's cool. There's something about your guitar, like you get so
Mhm.
like attached to it, right?
If it speaks to you, that's
If
all
it
you're looking
speaks.
for is one guitar to speak to you.
So,
Well, that
Bastrop,
was
you know firsthand that life is good with Randy Carson. Thank you so much, Randy.
Thank you,
for
Connie.
singing for us.
Oh, my pleasure.
Look forward to seeing you in Bastrop soon.
Absolutely, I hope so.
We love it.
Thank you guys for having me on.
What an incredible episode.
I am so glad that there are people who love pets and people who put their money where their mouth is and put it
Absolutely.
into action.
Absolutely. And Randy, I tell you, what a beautiful song. This guy is just incredible.
He is the real deal. It's in the family, it's in the heart. You can tell he loves it.
Absolutely. And I tell you, this is episode 1 of season 6. We've been with you guys for 6 seasons, and we hope to be with you for lots more. And if you want to see all of our past episodes and follow this episode, all of our future episodes, go to theheartofbastrop.com. And we'll see you next week.
A past that's sprinkled with the blues, a few old dreams I can't use. Oh, by my memories of things that used to be.
There were the smiles before the tears, and with a smile some better years. Goodbye, my memories of things that used to be.
When I remember how things were,
My memories all lead to her. I'd like to start
just make me blue. A cottage small, just built for two.
A garden wall with violets blue. Oh, by my memory of things that used to be.
Things were.
My memories are eternal.
I'd like to start my life anew, but memories just make me blue. A cottage small, just built for two.
A garden wall with violets bloom. Oh, by my memories of things that used to be. Oh, by my memories
of things that used to be. The sun didn't shine. That all changed one spring night. I met you and finally saw the light. Things are right now that you're mine. Now my world's a better place to be, 'cause you fill my every need. Your kiss is the finest tasting wine. Life is good now that you're mine. I never knew I could feel so free, living in peace, in perfect harmony. Say you'll never ever leave, 'cause life is good when you're with me. And now my life's a better life to live. I never knew I had so much to give. Your kiss is the finest tasting wine. Life is good now that you're mine. World's a better place to be, 'cause you fill my every need. Promise you'll never ever leave, 'cause life is good when you're with me.